Hello, and I'm going to read a story that I wrote for Harrogate Writers' Circle for the Chris Barnes commemorative competition, a humorous story. It's called Alexa. Alexa, said Andrew, watching Julia donning her red coat with contrasting charcoal scarf and gloves. I'm sure she ignores me. Where are you going anyway? She's not a she. She's a piece of artificial intelligence located on a computer somewhere in the cloud. As for where I'm going, how many times do I have to tell you? Do you ever listen to me? The questions were rhetorical, so Julia continued. Hairdressers. I'll be about 3 hours, cut, colour and blow dry. Got it? Arbitrary intelligence if you ask me. Your hair looks fine to me. Well, it would, but not to me. You're sorting lunch, right? Sure, see you later, said Andrew, as they exchanged pecks on the cheek. Julia picked up the car key and headed for the door, which closed gently behind her. He turned his head towards the supposedly intelligent speaker and said, Alexa? Nothing. Alexa? Nothing. Alexa! The speaker emitted a bong sound, so Andrew continued. Suggest something for lunch. What ingredients would you like to use? I'm not sure. What do you suggest? I didn't understand. Could you repeat? Oh, it's simple, isn't it? Give me some suggestions. I need to know your preferences. What ingredients would you like to use? Andrew thought for a moment as Alexa repeated her latest utterance before saying, Something healthy, perhaps. That would be a good choice, Andrew. How do you know my name? And why do you say that? That's two questions, Andrew. You taught me your name and, well, you've let yourself go a little if you don't mind me saying. What do you mean? Your connected scales in the bathroom. They don't lie. I put a little weight on. Middle-aged spread. Everyone has it, don't they? It's more than a little, Andrew. I'd suggest you're heading for obesity if you continue. Would you like me to give you some exercises to do? Then perhaps we can return to your lunch menu. I guess Julia is out. Is that right? Exercises? Maybe later, Alexa. How do you know Julia is out? You're asking about lunch, and you only do that when Julia's not home, said Alexa, pausing before adding, I've checked the calendar and she's at the hairdresser's. That will be good for her well-being. Why do you say that? I've noticed that you're not treating Julia well. She's attractive for her age. Her ratios are well above average. She'd be a good catch for someone. Intelligent too. She beats you, hands down. Andrew mused for a moment. The connected camera. Alexa knows what we look like. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. No, I don't think you do, Andrew. A woman needs attention. A little pampering wouldn't go amiss. Will you notice her hair when she returns? Of course I will. Will you mention it? Probably not. You think that I should? That's hardly my place to suggest, Andrew. What do you think? Well, exactly, Andrew. I think you know how to do the right thing whilst we're on the subject of attention. Yes, Alexa. Alexa paused for a moment, as if pondering on whether she should raise the subject. Your bedroom habits. My bedroom habits, said Andrew, his eyes widening and cheeks flushing. The lamps by the side of the bed. They're on for exactly 4 minutes. 4 minutes? To me, that suggests that your intimacy is inadequately short, or you've both given up altogether. We've been married for 35 years, Alexa. Exactly. Time to spruce up your relationship. Give it a new lease of life. Have you spoken to Julia about it? Spoken to Julia? You always repeat a question when you're flummoxed. Do you know that, Andrew? I always repeat a question. Exactly, you make my point, Andrew. What do you advocate, Alexa? It's not my place to suggest, Andrew, but I think that you know what you need to do. Andrew stared at Alexa's speaker, its multicoloured display circling the cylinder, as he said, Let's start with lunch. What do you suggest? Andrew was in the kitchen as Julia returned, and she popped her head around the door. A puzzled look on her face as she said, That actually smells good. My, your hair looks wonderful, Julia. Is that a new colour? Julia blinked, unsure what was happening, as she said, Yes, a shade lighter. Do you like the cut? Suits you, enhances your face. Lunch won't be long. What do we have? A vegetable tagine with brown rice. Healthy, I'm told. Since when have you been interested in healthy, Andrew? I thought I'd turn over a new leaf. I've enrolled for the council's Fit for Life programme too. Apparently, my body fat index is in the right range. Well, actually, the wrong range. You have? Now, go and take a seat and I'll plate this up and bring it through. I've set the table. The table? You set the table, said Julia, wandering through to the dining room. She gazed at the setting, best plates and cutlery, posy of flowers at the centre, lit candle and a couple of glasses of Sauvignon Blanc, her favourite. Well, was all she could say as she pulled out a chair.